Astrology Sunday, February 12th to Saturday, February 18th, 2023. Our minds will be super fertile today, February 11th, when Mercury enters the intellectual sign of Aquarius. As Mercury moves into this air sign, we can feel our feet come off the ground and our minds fly free. Mercury in Aquarius brings us into the realm of the genius, at least for a little while. When the planet of thinking and reasoning meets up with the sign of invention, we can expect our ideas to shine with a certain zany brilliance. Don't try to figure it all out, just know that the seeds have been planted. Then on Wednesday, February 15th, not that we want to hear this just the day after Valentine's Day, but love could be evasive. Romance and enchantment might not be all they seem to be. We could easily fall in love with love and be deceived by someone who is not telling us the whole truth. But then on February 16th, the Sun conjuncts Saturn. We experience thoughtful, mature, and serious behavior today. Friday, February 17th, Mercury sextile Jupiter. This is a wonderful day to plan a long-distance trip. We are positive and self-confidence is at an all-time high. On February 18th, the Sun enters the imaginative sign of Pisces. We feel very peaceful and loving and open, but be careful not to absorb the emotions of those around us. While the Sun is in Pisces, it is important for us all to take some time alone, to recharge our own batteries and to find ourselves again. Aries Weekly Horoscope. It's time to release something that has finished. The new moon on February 20th occurs in your zone of endings. Everyone is tested at times in life through difficult experiences and apparent injustices, but this moon offers you a chance to let all that go so you can emerge anew in the world ready for challenges. It's also a time for you to connect with the higher realms. Watch your dreams around this time as they point the way forward and offer valuable insights. Taurus Weekly Horoscope. This is the time for new beginnings in the area of friendship, your social life, and the world at large. Enjoy making new connections and joining forces with others. Teamwork is now vital. Link up with others to see what you're capable of as a group. If your social life hasn't been terrific, if a friend has been problematic, maybe you're feeling disconnected. There's a new moon coming up that could change the circumstances and bring whatever feels meaningful to you. Gemini Weekly Horoscope. This is a week to move on in some way. Restarting your career, beginning a new project, or focusing on some aspect of your future is where the possibilities lie. As you approach the new moon on February 20th, use the days before to think about what you want while letting go of anything that belongs in the past. You should find it easier to move in a direction that feels positive and meaningful. This is an auspicious time for a change in fortunes, so get ready to start fresh and move on. Cancer Weekly Horoscope. The heaviness and intensity of recent weeks gives way to a lighter, more expansive vibration as the new moon occurs in your zone of adventure. You can now begin to see new possibilities instead of limitations and broaden your horizons. This is a good time to take a trip, experience an adventure, and try something outside your comfort zone. Exploration is the keyword. If you have the courage to lose sight of the familiar, you can entertain new possibilities that in turn can enlarge your sense of what's possible. Leo Weekly Horoscope. This is the week to work on transforming something, perhaps an aspect of yourself or a situation. It's time to let go of the darkness and any intense situations. The good news is the new moon will let you let go of any darkness once it is seen. You can expect to emerge with a sense of regeneration and rejuvenation by the end of the week. Virgo Weekly Horoscope. If you want to improve a romantic relationship, this is the week for you to do it. The new moon coming up is a good time to help focus on change and progress. This is a great opportunity to leave the past behind, start fresh and take your relationship to a new level. In addition, romantic relationships or interactions with others can be a source of enjoyment. Libra Weekly Horoscope. It's time for new beginnings in your work and in your health. The new moon coming up on February 20th promises positive changes and developments in these areas. It's the perfect time to start a new health routine or approach your work in a new way. Consider the importance of service to others. Discipline might also be relevant in improving your personal well-being. Remember, when we are happy in our work, we are also happy in our body and mind. Scorpio Weekly Horoscope. Although the theme of duty and responsibility continues a little while longer, the new moon on February 20th will bring a much lighter state of affairs. From this point onward, it will be time to embrace opportunities for fun or pleasurable entertainment. It's time to put the sparkle back in your days, and a chance to become more of a creator in your life. What's calling to your heart? It might be time to become your more authentic self, making choices that are more in alignment with who you are. As you approach the end of the week, life should begin to feel more colorful. Sagittarius Weekly Horoscope. You might have been experiencing a heavy state of mind this week. But the new moon coming up on February 20th is perfect for welcoming new beginnings in your domestic world. Making positive changes to your home or improving a relationship with a family member, and putting the past behind will be much easier now. If this has been a hectic time or you've lost sight of who you are, this new moon will help you realign and connect with your soul. Capricorn Weekly Horoscope. If life has been hectic and you're hoping for more exciting times, the new moon coming up on February 20th should act as a breath of fresh air. Bringing in themes of communication, interaction, and movement should make for a more interesting, enjoyable week. From short trips or visiting enjoyable people, this could be a good time to learn more about yourself and life through your interactions with others. With the goal of clear communication, any disputes can be resolved at this time, especially if you're willing to speak from your heart. Your positive attitude is your key. Aquarius Weekly Horoscope. Your week begins under the serious influence of Saturn's conjunction to the Sun in your sign, which might not feel like a lot of fun. If you find yourself feeling down, consider that life might be asking something of you and you just need to do it. The more you get done this week, the better you're going to feel. This is not the time for indulgence, cutting corners, or taking the easy option. Look at where you're being called toward responsibility and maturity. Pisces Weekly Horoscope. If in the days before the new moon in your sign on February 20th, you are able to gently release something that has had its day, you will be able to capitalize on emerging possibilities. What you need to move on from should become apparent, and it will be easier to move toward inspiring changes once the moon becomes new. You should experience positive energy and motivation. Now is the time when things can change quite effortlessly.